something that's hard to adjust to.
And it's the Kings to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento. And that one drops. See, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday, and then play against Shaq on Sunday, and then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday? So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep,
unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all time. It's tough. You gotta be focused every month.
Magbigil-tigil ka sa akin.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Barnes. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
So it's Sacramento following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Barnes. Count it. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And that one drops for him. 8 points for Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's Capella. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you're pretty much cooked.
Russell finds Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Barnes outside. He's covered by Bazemore. To the middle, Grace. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this high.
Took him no time at all on that one.
With his smooth release from range, Russell can just do so many things for you.
Grace, he's guarded by Russell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bomb the last 2 possessions. We're going out.
James in the post. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Capella. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Even as the team rebuilds, business booming for the Kings. Chris, ticket sales, sponsorships, you name it.
Well, the fans are doing their part to make this team a winner. You can bet that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Barnes. He had a 27-point outing.
Tama ang pagkakapaul mo.
The last game against Toronto. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. Paul George, he's checked in for Russell. Barnes hits them both.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
LeBron passes to Davis. Can't hit that one. Good D by Barnes. The Kings trailing. Passes it to Isaac. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Davis dishes to Cousins. Barnes trying to free himself up. Here's Davis, and finally they hit one. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Fades. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Come on, when Capella is draining the mid-range, Jay. The D has to be nervous. He is really demonstrating signs of improvement.
Outside, George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Isaac misses. Now, here is George. He's covered by Isaac, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Of course, right around this time of year, these teams are trying to maneuver around the injuries they're being afflicted with. That's a tricky dance sometimes for these teams.
Oh, man, it's such a tricky dance, especially for the coach. How do you get your player rest? Is a player injured or hurt? How do you separate or define that? Because you never want a guy to play injured. And the length of the season, I mean, it takes such a big toll. But that's what's so fair at the end of the season. Everybody's tired. Everybody's injured. Everybody must adjust. That's what makes the playoffs special. That's the wild card thrown in. Fatigue and injury, and how can you handle and adjust to that?
Great answer. Here's Capella. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now, here's Bazemore. D right on him, and the layup's good off the glass.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, you guys are finishing.
Barnes outside. No good from outside.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
LeBron, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Isaac. The Lakers with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis kicks it to Bazemore. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Down low. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Isaac. Short. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Capella. Davis against Barnes. Now, here's Capella. Not a lot of room and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
Clint Capella, born in Switzerland, his mother immigrating from the Congo. Growing up poor, Clint lived in a welfare orphanage from age 6 up to 13. I mean, those were tough times, but he said it helped prepare him to where he is now.
Now here's LeBron. Check.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins, skilled at spotting the open man.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Hammock.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. And the dunk by Bazemore.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a...
As a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about it.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina. celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D. Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive.
Kicks it to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Takes the three. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. George finds Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
Barnes outside. Hits the target from 18 feet. Barnes has got 6 points.
I mean, he's out there 1-9, all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool.
They get a hand on it. Here's Davis. Back to LeBron. Davis against Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, see, Red, every player wants to play in a system where what they do best is always highlight. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard. So whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man Jay Will, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like Apeja would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot. And then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just be rigid or old in their ways and say, we play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
And the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you go to the hole.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Oh, I know this feeling. They're in that special zone where you feel untouchable. They haven't missed in a while.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Yeah, and when you look at Los Angeles, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
James with it, already down by Jackson, and it's in there. LeBron's got 10.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Vicious to Barnes. Now the pass to Aminu. Bazemore against Barnes. Takes the 13-footer. It's deflected. Cousins kicks to George. Sacramento grabs the miss. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. The shot's good on the assist by George. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the body control of Cousins. Knows how to get hit and still finish off the shot.
Back to Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their walk down low.
James kicks to Cousins, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That's to Aminu. On the wing, Barnes. Started by Davis. Barnes can't get it to go.
I don't care who it is. You can't beat him.
Big chest.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Kings trail by 15. Lots of room. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here's George for three. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he sinks the lead. George has got six.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Now it's on that call by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Sacramento making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul. For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest four at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kings moving the ball around. Defended by George. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Isaac misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the inside. Covered by LeBron. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Out to the right wing. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Aminu's got his first bucket of the night.
I'd like to see Aminu do more of this, Kevin. I mean, he has the touch to be effective inside.
And the shot goes down. 14 points for LeBron.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Lakers leading by 15. Isaac with the steal. Here's the break. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
James, the pass to George. Shoots over Isaac. The shot by George, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Papagiannis. Jacks up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
James kicks it to Bazemore, to the inside, and finished off by Davis.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was picked.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 28 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders.
Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Oh, yeah, especially how he established great position, showing some nice footwork, and really read how the defense was playing.
They've got LeBron James. Russell is out there with Kent Bazemore. And there's Davis. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there. And just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. He kicks to Barnes. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 6.
Hey, look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy, bro.
Bazemore finds James. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the shot goes in.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
The Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's LeBron. Cousins, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you see the range. Cousins, nice, steady release on that shot.
Timeout called by the Kings. Well, in recent years, C-Web players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
But think about it. Embiid and Westbrook could both come close. So Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that the King, between Olajuwon, did it. But you think about it, you're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive. Yeah.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Bazemore's got 6. The Kings trail by 12. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. 4th, LeBron James.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them. No, that's never a good thing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Isaac. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 8.
And he's accustomed to having the defense draped all over him, but when he's that deep, they really don't have a chance to contest.
That's to Bazemore. Kicks to Davis. To the inside, and stolen by Barnes. A baseline J, and the shot no good, a bit short.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And stolen by Cousins. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Russell. And Capella sends it back.
Seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his lips to swat away shots.
James with the bucket.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the dunk by Capella.
And every year, Capella seems to up his scoring. Looking hungry, he wants to show them more of the offensive load.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. And LeBron throws it down the hole.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
The Kings trail by 12. Passes it to Capella. He kicks it to Jackson. Barnes outside. Looking to get back on track here. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Barnes outside. Grace, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Capella. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here's Russell. Not going to go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Barnes. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Barnes has got 8 points. And so James will bring it up to the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside, Russell takes a 3. Again, Russell missing.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. Clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. He had a nice open look right there. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator. Russell can also catch and fire.
Capella inside. Cousins is there. And he comes up with the deuce.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Lakers leading by 10. Russell kicks to LeBron. It's up a 3. And DeMarcus Cousins with the 3. Cousins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, you love the confidence in Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Russell with a wide open look. They get it back. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Barnes. And Davis sends it deep.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to it.
And James gets it to go.
That is what LeBron does. No one challenges the heart of the defense more than him. Impossible to stop him when he gets that deep.
And stolen by Russell. The drive by Cousins.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Bazemore dishes to Cousins.
And at 6'11", Cousins definitely has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
And stolen by Russell. Shoots from 8. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. 6 seconds left to play in the 3rd. George from deep 3-point land. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Kings, Clint Capella is out there with Aminu. And there's Jackson. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Bazemore for 3. Here's James, the pass to Davis. And only jams it right over.
Woo!
Wow.
An elite passer in his position. And James always seems to make the right decision.
The Kings trail by 21. Pass to Capella. And stolen by James. Left side, George. And Capella sends it back. Fires for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 22.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
He's guarded by Russell. There's the feed to Capella. And it's Amino in the corner. Gets a very good look and converts.
I mean, Kevin, look at that catch and shoot game of Amino. He is excellent at realizing when to go right up with it.
And George gets it to go.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Amino. And stolen by Bazemore. There's Russell with the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Jackson has the open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Back to Bazemore. Releases. The dish to Russell. Rebounded by Jackson.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Aminu misses.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
Bazemore hits the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. He's guarded by Russell. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
Here's LeBron. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on El Farouk Aminu.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was time.
Some changes for Sacramento. Yogos Papagiannis is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Hunter subbed in for Justin Jackson.
Man, you can't pass up a shot from such short range.
James looking it over. Davis gets a wide open look. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. To the left wing. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's George missing.
Now, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
He's guarded by Russell. The offensive rebound. Papagiannis.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And we're cashing it hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Harrell, he's checked in for Sacramento. Huntington comes in for Terry Rozier. And stolen by Bazemore. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And there it is for him. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
See, Rob, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. I mean, just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who's a 6'9" shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
And stolen by Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to George. LeBron against Barnes. The drive by LeBron. And LeBron goes it down hard.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Grace. And he's way off from outside. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Bazemore, unable to get that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Some changes for Sacramento. Papianis comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Justin Jackson in for Isaac. Here's George. Here's Davis. And another shot. And no good. Good D by Barnes. He feeds it to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Well, yeah, you want to try to deny and take something away, but you can also see he's smart about his position.
Here's George. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Papianis.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
Offensive rebound.